Okay, y'all, this is Thursday, April 6th of 2017, and I'm giving the garden update. We got some tomatoes here. The peppers, I don't have a single pepper yet, but I do have some Ponderosa tomato plants that are up here. And I also have some Roma tomato plants that are up back here. A couple of them there. Down here is my wildflower mixes for the hummingbirds and the bees that will be planted out front. As you can see, those are coming along nicely. Everything's a little droopy right now because I just watered it, but I'll stand back up. Down here, you can see some valerian. Valerian root is starting to come up. The fenugreek is doing fabulous. Look at that. Never grown fenugreek before. Yeah, and this whole, you can see the lemongrass and the lemon balm, not one little sprout yet, but the fenugreek is like doing ridiculous over here. Back here, the cinnamon basil is sprouting all over the place, doing really good. The sweet basil is not up yet. I don't see a single sprout in there. The dill, I got dill right here, coming up all over, doing good. And then there's one little chive popped up right there. And back here, we got an African daisy. We got one up. Right here, we got poppies that are up. Here is heliotrope, and you can see a little couple little sprouts popping up in there. And then this is black mustard, and you can see that's doing pretty good. Nothing has popped up on this tray. Oh wait, I'm a liar. Again, there's a rue. That's a little rue right there. One little sprout. But these ones got, oh, there's another little sprout right there. That's the Rue of Grace. But this tray was planted like a full week after the other ones. And as I said in my previous video, it has been raining here non-stop for like 2 weeks. I have not seen the sun. So, hold on a second, guys. Sorry. I needed 2 hands to do a zipper. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Okay. So yeah, we have not had any sun for like 2 weeks. Just the sun just popped out today. And the rain gave us a break. So I said, let me get out here and get everything watered. The apple mint is already getting pretty big. Let me get down here for perspective. Popping up. There's the horseradish. That's already huge. Horseradish gets very big. It actually looks like a tropical plant. It gets real big leaves on it and everything. Here my chives are already seeding out. They're gonna flower. You see the little purple flowers here? They're already going to flower and seed, and it's barely April. Here I got some lemon balm that's coming back. Over here is the chamomile. The couple that are survived the frost we had. Doesn't look like the lavender's doing too good. This was supposed to be perennial lavender. There were 3 different kinds, but I don't know. I don't know if these are going to come back or not. I guess we'll see if they're going to come back. And on other news, I got the trellises for the garden. Can y'all see them? I've just been putting them together the last 2 days. Can you see them? Been putting them together the last 2 days, and we just brought them out and put them in the garden. Those trellises are for my cucumbers and my beans and peas. because those are all vining, climbing vegetables. So that's what those trellises are for. I liked my wooden ones much better. I loved them. I built them. But they didn't last. They fell apart. They only lasted about 2 years. But oh look, we got some morning glory coming up here, and this looks like maybe some wild strawberries. And does that have thorns on it? It does. That's raspberry. That's raspberry, you son of a bitch. There's another one. Damn. I gotta cut those out. That's a shame. They're right in the middle of the yard. And they get very thorny. So we can't have that out in the middle of the yard. Man, I can't believe those spread like that. And here are the strawberries. Strawberries are spreading and doing real good. By next month, I should actually have some berries on those. But yeah, we haven't even had any sun at all in like 2 weeks. I haven't seen the sun. So that's why everything in the greenhouse is kind of going slow. The rose bush is starting to get leaves again. Looking good. Ooh, you know what that is? That's compost tea. Oh, garden loves that shit. Can't wait to throw that shit on there. I'm gonna get everything planted this weekend, guys, when it gets to be 80. Here's the bleeding heart. As you can see, it's grown exponentially in the last 2 weeks. It should be actually blooming here shortly. They bloom in the spring. And I think these are violets. I don't know. Anybody want to help me out with those? See, they got little purple flowers on them. They kind of look like violets. They're all over the place in here. I'm going to clear this whole bed out except for the bleeding heart and mulch it. And I bought some hydrangea. I bought some hydrangea bushes, 2 of them. And I'm going to plant them back here in this bed and hope they survive, because that bed never gets any sun. But yeah, here's the arch. I think the arches are about 9 feet tall. Yeah, they're about 9 feet tall. And the garden has already been tilled. All I have to do is, look at that, weeds coming up in there already. Jesus. Look at that shit. That's bullshit. Yeah, I just have to make the look at that. Weeds. Have to till it. Or no, I already tilled it, my bad. I have to row it. I have to make the rows for the garden. And plant everything. That's my wisteria, as you can see, is getting like humongous. Hopefully it'll bloom this year. It's grown. It's like the whole way down the fence now. I planted that about 4 years ago. Maybe 5. It might have been 5 years ago. But it was just a little itty bitty tiny little sproutling, and now it's like huge and growing down the whole fence. But I've never gotten a bloom on it yet in 5 years. So hopefully this might be the year I get some blooms. We still got to put the fencing away. My husband's going to come out this weekend and clean the yard. We got a lot of trash in the yard. Okay guys, so that's the garden update.